Hello, everyone. It's been a while since I have seen you last time, and since then I've got married. I have a daughter who's 4 years old now, and it's exciting. Now, I'm starting these again because God impressed in my heart that this is important to do. And God gives all of us gifts, skills, and abilities to use for His glory. And He also gives us good works to do. And this is one that he has impressed on my heart to do is to make these videos. So let's start with the greatest thing that one of the greatest things that Jesus said, which is the greatest commandment. It says in Matthew chapter 22, verse 37, in answer to a question, Jesus says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment. And the second is like it. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. On these two commandments depend all the law and the prophets." So, what this means is these are not just words, they should be an active part of living it out in each of our lives. So, what this means is that we love God with our mouth. One of the things that I teach my daughter, by the grace of God, is I teach her be loving, be loving. The reason is because God has taught us to be loving to Him, and to be loving to everyone. So that means we be loving to everyone. So question yourself: Are you being loving? Are you being loving to your brother? Are you being loving to your neighbor? Are you being loving to the person who cut you off when you're driving? Are you being loving to yourself? It says part of the commandment is to love your neighbor as yourself. How are you being loving to your neighbor if you're not loving yourself? It's a real thing to love yourself. That means we love our eyes. What we see, what goes into our eyes should be loving for us. What comes out of our mouths should be loving for us. What we do to our body should be loving to us, for us. So this is important. And it's a good thing that God tells us to do this because He's saying that He is the standard of love. As He loves us, so we must also love others. We love because He first loved us, uh, which is, I believe, in First John. So let this be a reminder for you today. Let these words be active in your life. Let them not just be words. God has taught us that we must build on the rock. And in building on the rock, that means to actively do what He says, not just listen to His words, but do it. So, how can you be loving today? How can you be loving to your dad? How can you be loving to your mom? How can you be loving to your classmates, to your coworkers? Be loving. Be loving to God. Jesus says, "If you love me, you will keep my commandments." And these, as he says, is the first and greatest, is the great and first commandment, and the second is like it. But we need to take these things seriously and do them. So make it an active part of your life. And if you're thinking, oh, I'm doing it good enough, take it deeper. Take it deeper. Think about it. Are you loving God with your heart, with your feelings, with your soul, your deep dreams, with your mind, what you think, and also, as it says elsewhere, with all your strength? And if you need help, just call to Him. Ask Him to help you. And another way that you can love Him is to do the works that He places on your heart to do that no one else can do because it's yours. It's your gift. It's what He called you to do. So be reminded of this today and let this be an encouragement for you. And God bless you. And I hope you have a good day. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Bye, everyone, and thanks for listening.